Is it like a hard pizza, just like a mama used to make? Somebody said I was mocking Italians, and I'm actually not. Well, they asked me, I said, are you mocking Italians? And I'm like, no. Look, I am Italian, I'm a mafia boss. Why would I mock my own people? I'm mocking the fact that it's rock hard pizza like Mama used to make. Like as if Mama would, you know, make rock hard pizza. And even if she did, it's like, rock hard pizza. You know, it's like mocking that really. People are funny. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. Oh no, I got rid of my what's it? I broke it by mistake. You know that thing that I leaned the camera against? I broke it by mistake because it's got wet, so... Hang on, look, I'm going to try and do something. Whether it'll work without falling off, I don't know. Okay. No, it's a bit dark again, isn't it? Oh well, just let it do whatever it wants to do, because if I touch that now, it's just going to fall backwards or forwards or something, so you'll just have to put up with it like that. Anyway, so this video is about a couple of things. One is my quadrupedalism, my walking on all foursness. Look at me, these are my little paws, walking on all fours. As if you walk on all fours like that, I know. This looks like you're pawing at something. Pawing at the dog. Hang on. Oh, he's so cute! The dog's gone away. You better not wander off, because I've already told him off once for that, because he wandered off and almost lost the ball. So yeah, so walking on all fours, apparently. This is how you look when you walk on all fours, apparently. Okay then. So, do you think I should try making it like I'm gonna try? Really great, just do it really gently. There we go. Now that should be good now. Alright. Maybe that's a bit too bright, but never mind. I'm more like in swimming. Like a doggy paddle. Okay, I just want to let you know, guys, that since I've started walking on all fours, my hip has been giving me more jip. You know, this one. Because as you know, I have a problem with my hip, so it went really bad. You know that last one I did for you guys of me walking on all fours in the park? Well, after that day I felt so awful. Like, I felt sick here, and my hip started really paining me, like, big time. It was horrible. I could barely walk or do anything. As soon as I got home, I crashed on the sun lounger because it was a nice day that day, as you know. I begged for my mum to get takeaway, but she wouldn't. So I ended up having to cook, which I wasn't happy about. But I said, I'm going to have to rest. If you're going to force me to cook when I'm feeling sick and also in pain, and now in pain on this side as well, it's like, you know, and in pain, you know, you're gonna have to give me a few minutes to rest. I'm sorry I'm not wearing my furry gear by the way, guys, because I've just been out to the local shops, and I got myself a takeaway as well. So I forgot to bring my tail and ears down for later on when I'd be making videos. So anyway, so all in all, because I think it's making it worse, I think I'm going to have to not do it for a while, and not until I get my results in. I've had my x-ray on last Friday, the Friday just gone, and I think it was it the 2nd of July, 2nd of July 2021, or it might have been the 3rd of July, I can't remember now. Well, it was the 4th of July yesterday. So it was the 3rd, that must have been Saturday. So yeah, the 2nd, that was Friday. So yeah, Friday, the 2nd of July 2021, I had my x-rays. I went to the hospital to have them done. Just a walk-in thing. I was invited to go, obviously, so if they were like, oh, well, you can't just walk in, I would say, well, here's the email, I've been told to go. So, I've got my drink. 1 minute, I can hear something. It's not interesting, really. Nothing, just a man and woman. So I have to wait like 3 weeks now for my results for my x-rays, and once I get the results and they tell me what's going to happen, like whether I need physiotherapy or whatever, I'm going to get some advice. I'm actually going to ask them if is it okay for me to do certain things like exercise and walk on all fours and stuff. And if they think I'm crazy, I'll just be like, well, a nurse actually told me that humans were actually made, we were built, it was something to do with the arms and the shoulders, we're actually built to walk on all fours. So I can say that. So ever since she said that, I mean, I was walking on all fours anyway, like when I was a kid and stuff, because I used to like to pretend to be a dog and stuff. But you know, when I got older, I sort of stopped doing it. But when it was confirmed that humans were meant to be walking on all fours, I did start walking on all fours just recently again. It was supposed to, like, you know, strengthen my top half and whatever, you know. I'm not going to say, oh, I did it because I'm getting back into, you know, to my animal side. Depends what kind of doctor or nurse or whatever it is that's going to give me the results says. Or the physio people, whoever it is that I'm going to be talking to and getting advice from of what I'm supposed to do and what not to do. If they're kind of cool, then I can sort of say, well, you know, I'm sort of getting connected with my animal side, and maybe even tell them about the theory and thing. But if not, if I get someone who's a little bit, I'll just say I was doing it for exercise, because I've heard it's really good exercise, and it's an actual sport, quadrupedalism. It is actually a sport. You can get people who are quadrupedalists or something, I think they're called. I saw it on TikTok. And it's an actual thing, you know, it's outside of theorians, it's an actual thing. I don't know whether it's an actual sport, I think it is. But either way, it's an actual thing, and it's not just about animals and getting back in touch with your animal side, you know, and like to do with theorians and stuff. It's also a real thing. Especially because humans were built to walk on all fours, so it can't say that's weird. If we were actually built for walking on all fours, you can't really say, oh, that's weird, when we were actually built for walking on all fours, can you? Apart because, you know, I've been walking upright for such a long time now, my body's obviously not used to it anymore, and I guess doing the walking on all fours I've done recently, last week and the week before, has really done damage to my hip. And my stomach, apparently, I don't know, my stomach has been off as well since. It's like been painful and stuff, especially like round here, like I had like a groin pain. Lower back's not been too bad, but I do wake up in pain, but it seems to get better throughout the day, and then the more I do in the day, the worse it gets, you know, like at the evening, and then I have to sit down and rest and stuff. So there's that. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know this, and I'm really disappointed because I really like walking on all fours, and I've been really enjoying it, you know. It's just been really great. I have felt like stronger since doing it, and I feel like I really wanted to do like tricks on all fours and stuff, and like basically like swing around like a monkey or something. Like I wanted to go to the park and use those, it's like a rope thing. It's like a web on a pole or something, and you know, you can sort of climb it and stuff, and of course there's the handlebars and stuff like that, climbing frames, the handlebars on the climbing frames. You know, I really did want to start climbing again, to not just connect to my animal side, but also to get fit as well, because I really unfit. Like I say, I've discovered that I'm really weak in the, especially like the grippy bit here, the wrist and the hands, especially if I grip like that. If I grip like that, it's not so bad, like, because when you gripping handlebars, it's like more like that. So when I do that or squeeze or whatever, I seem to be able to lift myself up. I was take quite a lot of my weight on my hands and arms and wrists when I was climbing this rope thing, this rope structure in the park. You know, and I was barely using my legs to support myself. I was mainly using my arms and my wrists and my hands and my pectoral chest muscles and everything, and even some of my ab muscles, which are obviously very weak because I got terrible pains afterwards. So, you know, it's really, I don't know what to do, because every time I try and do fitness stuff, I always get these problems. I always get pains, joint pains, muscle pains, gut ache if I do ab workout type things. Like I used to use this ab workout. It's called Instant Abs, and after a while of doing that, I woke up with terrible pain here, especially when I got a little bit of a shock when the cat jumped on the bed and I wasn't expecting it. I was just drifting off to sleep in the early hours, and the cat decided to jump on to the bed on my legs, and it scared the shit out of me, and I ended up with terrible pain here. Severe, very severe. That was years ago. So yeah, so I haven't had that. Even when I get a shock, I don't get pain anymore since I've not been working out with my abs, but I do kind of feel guilty because I feel like I'm weak and I'm not really doing as much as I can to be strong, and I would really like my skeleton to be healthy. I have my muscles to take on more of my weight than my skeleton, so I want to really get fit, you know, because, you know, I really don't want to damage I don't want to end up like my mum when I'm damaging my body, my spine, my hips, you know. And it's happened anyway. I mean, I've done less than my mum. Like, she did a lot of stuff. She worked out. Oh god, that fucking guy, like, declined. Just bugger off. I'm trying to make a video. I'm sick of him calling me. He's been calling me all freaking day. He's like a friend, but I don't. No offense, but I don't really. It's kind of like, it's complicated. I kind of like him, but I kind of don't, because he just keeps like inviting himself to dinner, and he keeps like going on about me feeding him and stuff, and I don't really want to do that. It's probably because he wants to come. I think that's right. Let me just check to see if he's outside, because he said he was gonna come, and he was gonna. Is that him, that blue car? I don't think that can't be his car, because his car was a crappy little car. I don't know. He said he was gonna come at 6, and it's nearly 6 now, so I'm presuming he's calling me because he's on his way or whatever. He's probably finding out if I'm going to go to lunch with him at freaking 6 o'clock at night. It's like, no, I'm doing dinner for my mum at 6 o'clock at night. I'm not going out today. I only went out to the corner shop and to do the thing. If he was able to come, then that would have been good, but he said he was going to be here at 6, and I'm not seeing anyone at 6. I might chat to him at the Waldo if he comes, or at the gate or whatever, but I'm not having lunch with him, and I'm not inviting him for dinner, and I'm not feeding him. I'm not a feeder. Yes, I am into the fat fetish, but I'm not a feeder. I'm just a fat admirer. I'm not a feeder. I'm not a feedee. I am just a fat admirer and a fat sympathizer. Which means I used to want to be fat, but now I don't anymore. Because I think since losing weight, I look so much better. What do you think? Especially in the face. In the body. Yes, I think the body too, you know? Well, you see my body. You don't need to see. You see my body when I've been wearing my shorts and tops, my summer clothes. It's a bit nippier today, so I've had to dress up a little bit warmer today. And I took my umbrella even though I didn't need it, but it looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not rained so far. But I took my umbrella today because yesterday I was caught out in the rain because I didn't take an umbrella with me. It was a beautiful sunny day, then the next minute it was like pouring it down with rain, and I didn't have a coat or an umbrella, so I had to shelter under a corner shop front door thing, and it was just like this square I don't know, this pointy thing that came out like this, and it kept dripping, but luckily I was okay, unless I went like this to look out that way, and then I got plop plop plop. Sorry, I really want a thingy. Okay, sorry guys, I really want to hold it. I don't know why. I prefer like pacing around and holding it while I'm talking. I don't know why. It's just my thing. I just don't like standing around, especially when I'm feeling ill like I'm feeling right now. When I feel kind of ill, I have to pace and walk around. It makes me feel better when I'm just standing around and just talking. I like to walk around. Sorry, it's dead bright now. I could take the exposure thing off. Hang on. It's not doing it. Hang on, I think I have to tap. Oh, never mind. It'll stop when I stop the video anyway. I'm going to stop the video now. I've got loads more to say, so I'm going to make another video. It's just that, you know, it's getting kind of long. I could go on forever, you know. Alright, well, see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comments, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was useful to you. Yeah. For most of you guys, I think you'll be okay to do it. It's just me. I'm knackered now. I've decided to do it quite later on in life again. And, you know, I already have problems with my hips. because I'm dead old now, so you know, I'm gonna be having more problems than if a child or, you know, a young person does it, like a lot of Therians are. They tend to be children and teenagers, and I'm, you know, because of that, I'm really sorry if I say things that are kind of inappropriate, but I'm just used to really doing content for